Okay, Chen is here, Denise Wild is here, Janette is here. It's kind of ironic when we're talking about Dad and we have like an all-female cast today, which never happens on the show. I love it. So we thought, let's start by meeting all of our dads. I'm going to start with your dad. I love the stories about your parents all the time. They need their own show. They need their own show, or you need to write a book. This is Pai's dad and her sweet niece with the amazing comb over. Oh, I love this baby.
My niece has a mullet, and she's now 14 months, and she still has like a reverse mullet. It's long in front and short and back, and they just like do this long comb over for her. It's really adorable. But my dad keeps saying like, when are you gonna cut her hair? My brother's like, we're never gonna cut it because it's just gonna grow in reverse for the rest of her life.
Can you tell us a little something about your dad? How'd you describe him?
My dad is, I would say, like tough exterior, but like a softie inside. Like he, like when he was younger, he's in his late 70s now, but you know, he was like super muscle man, and he was kind of the guy that people were afraid of at school because his younger brother, my uncle, would tell me that, because my uncle was the nerd, he would get picked on. And kids were always like, they would be mean to him and stuff, and he was the youngest in the family of 9 kids. And he tells the story of being in school as a teenager and being really like kind of picked on and beat up, and then the next day those same guys apologizing to him and saying, you know, we're sorry, we didn't realize who your brother was. Like
we're not
really kind of terrified.
Moving on to Denise's dad now. This is such a like late 70s, early 80s picture. I love this. There's you with your daddy.
I'm at work with my dad back when he used to build roads. So that was a lot of fun. He took me on, and
so cute. And then the father of your baby, your husband.
Yes. I love
this picture is so adorable.
So sweet.
Look at the joy in her eyes.
She was crying this entire photo shoot, so Roland had to play peekaboo with her for like 20 minutes straight. It was a bit crazy.
It totally worked.
Yeah.
You'd never know. Okay, now let's see. Which one is Janette Ewen in this picture? So the baseball team's all together. She's the one with the perfect bowl cut. So many people had in grade 3.
Oh, I loved my bowl cut. I'm trying to actually grow it back.
So easy to maintain.
Exactly.
Tell me about your dad. What kind of person is your dad?
He's a tough cookie. You know, growing up, he was our soccer coach and very, very strict. Every time we would go for dinner out to a restaurant, I'm sure my mom will remember this, he would take the salt and pepper shaker and he'd be like, all right, you're going in for a goal. This is an offside. Blah, blah, blah. And he would do these full soccer lessons, and I just remember being like, I just want to enjoy my meal. But tough cookie. As I got older, he's actually my best friend in the whole world. I get choked up. I love hanging out with him. I've become my dad in so many ways, and I just really admire him from business standpoints and friendship standpoint. Just a good guy.
Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, here's my good guy. I had a good cry with him before I walked down the aisle for my wedding, and this is, my dad is, he's such a beautiful man, but he was so protective with us when we were younger. When we would go to Sears, we had to sit on his feet because he didn't want us sitting on the ground. If we got tired, like he's a germaphobe. Like sit on my feet. You sit here and you wait for mommy on my feet. He would only let us ride a little bit up and down the street, and now he does it with my kids, which is cute. Like he's just very protective, but such a huge heart. And I hear my dad talking about us when we don't think we're listening. He doesn't think we're listening, and he's saying things like, please get the job. Please get the job. Please get the job. He cares so much, you know? And then the man in my life right now, Leo, who is a fabulous daddy to my kids. Like,
He's a great dad.
He's a good one.
He's an amazing dad and such an amazing human being.
He's good. He had a bad childhood. He overcompensates as a dad, which means I scored.
He is a community person, though, because I met Leo the first time when we were dropping off some food to a food bank, and he was running around like crazy doing all of this stuff, and just a really good human being.
He's a good guy. So thanks for saying that.